I haven't made a video for a very long time. I have been busy with co-vision and some of our cases, which I will talk about in another video. The reason why I'm making this video today, because I am disgusted by what has become a criminal enterprise that is being run in this country by the Australian Federal Police, the Queensland Police, New South Wales Police, Northern Territory Police, Victorian Police, and Western Australian Police and South Australian Police, all across the country. The prosecutors in this nation, after watching this investigation, a half-hearted investigation run by Nick McKenzie, and good for them, the Age and 60 Minutes running this, but read between the lines. Read between the lines. You have sex trafficking that is so clearly in your face. We have an Australian government that imports criminals like Bin Junshi, who the UK did a massive investigation into child trafficking and female trafficking, people trafficking, human trafficking in the UK. And now, after they did all that investigation in the UK and exported Bin Junshi back to China, where he was imprisoned as soon as he came out, you know where he's come? Here! Australia took him on! And it wasn't a migration gap. Oh no. It is a deliberate exporting of the Chinese criminals into this country so that they could run this nation. And what is our Australian Federal Police officers? They've become embodied by the same principles. They've become the thugs of this nation. Coming after, and it makes me very upset. You know why? It's so devastating. If you don't understand that we are in a country of criminal cartels of the worst kind, whereas the Australian Federal Police officers, the prosecutors, the CDPP, the Commonwealth Director of Public Persecution, persecutors, embodying everything that is about fascism, that is about dictatorship, that is about criminal cartels, and coming after women and children, family courts obsessed, judges obsessed, psychologists obsessed, child protection workers obsessed with hurting children. Because the Australian Federal Police doesn't have time, apparently, when you've got brothels that are motels. I could look it up for you right now as easy as Nick McKenzie in that report did. And some lower officer in the AFP talking to him like, yeah, things need to be done, but this country runs Operation Noetics, mention the word, criminal enterprise of the highest fucking order, to target Anne Greer, a grandmother who wanted to protect her grandson, to target me, her lawyer, who spoke to that fucking filthy Chinese fucking judge. Get Chinese again, the Chinese again, criminals. And I'm not judging them as a culture, but they have become the worst, selling off their own heritage and tradition to become absolute robots. And that's what here, the Australian culture here loves it. We've got to Russell Pridgeon coming after him for protecting Anne Greer and her grandson. Where is the grandson right now? Where is he? Laura Hinks. Her face and her daughter's face grace everywhere like she's the biggest thug. That's all that the Northern Territory Police could care for. Their Darwin opened up to the Chinese, and all they care for is coming after a mother Shin Shu. They opened a red carpet for him to come here after he's gone to prison in China. And now he's here as a multimillionaire. If you don't think this country's been sold off, you've got rocks in your head. They're about to unleash hell on all of you. On all of you. And it's the Australian people that have sold off this country to the Chinese filth that operates in this nation. And don't get me wrong, I have great respect for some of the Chinese or some of the Australian, but by and large, it's two nations that are disgusting filth. And all of it is just here, accumulated here, where at the end of the day, innocent women, innocent men, innocent children are victims, and we all just shut up! Shut up! And the media shuts up! Shuts up! Oh, it's a migration gap problem. It's not. It is bringing in the criminals on purpose. They can come after you for the smallest thing in this country. They come after a mother sending 1,000 police officers in balaclavas. Meanwhile, operations abound with motels where Asian women and other women from all the world, Albanian, Arab, Asian, you name it, are exploited like cattle. It's not even like cattle. It's worse than the cattle. So if you can't get angry at that, then there's something wrong with you. Judges obsess